So you've got this laundromat. You've been hustling around, buying up equipment, trying to get that stuff installed. Did you install all of it yourself?
Yes, 100%. So I went and found another laundromat owner who was literally like 10 minutes away from my store. He had some double stack dryers and the deal was going to fall apart. And I'm like, listen, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I'm broke. I don't have any more money. I'm probably 15,000 into this project. If you can just look out for me and I'll pay you. He's like, yeah, sure. Hey, let's go install them. So we loaded them up, took them to my store. And that night, between that night and the next night, I literally installed. I had to lift a 600-pound dryer up on the lips that they sit on, but that took about 7 hours because I had to do it by myself. But I got it all in, So far, I've been able to. I have 9 double-stacked dryers. So far, I was able to get 6 of them hooked up to get going. So what I had to kind of do was, because all my commercial cleaning company is set up to support me in my personal life. Is also set up to support this business right here, while this business finds its rhythm. It was never set up to support a laundromat business. It was never set up to support multiple. It wasn't put together to do that, but it's doing it. But I needed to get the doors open. I had to take some pressure off of that. So I had to take out a home equity loan to get some pressure off of it, to get the rest of the equipment to get the door open. And one day I went down there with, I think, 24 top loaders and dryers and a whole bunch of metal, and I started going to work. And that day somebody walked to the door and they said, hey, are you open? And I said, no, I'm not, but you know what, those washing machines over there, they do work, and if you want to use them, you can. They said, fine, okay. And then 3 days later I opened the door. That was Friday the 13th.
That's awesome. That's actually my daughter's birthday, so that was just to get all the way around.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so dude, here's what I love about this story, right? Is like so many people, and and I understand this too. So this is not a knock on anybody, but so many people are afraid to step out and start a business, buy a business, do a business, or whatever. And because it's scary, it legitimately is scary. Like, you could lose everything. You could find yourself in a situation where you're 15 grand down, and if somebody doesn't help you out, you're out of luck, right? Like, so it can be scary that way.
Right.
But what I love about this story is, this is like a story of grit from like beginning to end, right? Well, we're not at the end yet, but from
100%.
beginning to now, at least. And it sounds like you got some more grit left to have to keep going. But but I love the grit that you have, where you're just like, I'm just gonna do what it takes to make it happen, right? And that's the mindset shift that I think is really difficult to make, especially if you're coming from like a W-2 job or something like that, where you're like, you know what, no matter what, I'm just gonna make it happen, right? No matter what it takes. If I have to stay up all night installing dryers, I'll stay up all night. If I have to let somebody use a washer while I'm still kind of installing stuff and trying to figure out things when we're not technically open, I'll do that, right? If I have to drive all the way to the northern part of Michigan and then all the way to West Virginia, I'll do that, right? Like that grit and that mindset is critical.
Yeah. 100%.
So I love that.